time of the year. Yes, it's Christmas time. And it is my favorite holiday. I love the music, I love the Christmas tree, the decorations, and I love making crafts for Christmas. And I made this giant cupcake and 2 medium-sized ones. And we're gonna fill them up with goodies and sparkly things and things that remind our friends of Christmas. And we're gonna do that for 3 special ladies. This is not my first time making giant cupcakes. I made a few of them for Valentine's Day, and we also were delivering them to our friends, and we did it secretly. So if you wanna see how I do that step by steps and the mistakes I've made, so you don't have to make them, go ahead and watch our Valentine's cupcake. I will put the link in the description box. That way you can know where you get your supplies. Most of them are from the dollar store, and how to save money and time. But for these ones, I wanted to try and do something Christmassy. If you want to see when we deliver these cupcakes secretly, watch our sister channel, Sweet Cake Family, and I'll put the link in the description box. So stay with me and let me show you how I did these Christmassy jumbo cupcakes. You will need as many containers as cupcakes you want to make. I got these 2 at the dollar store. 2 salad containers also, I got them at the dollar store. These are going to be for the cake toppers. Tissue paper of your choice or napkins, your choice of cardboard paper for the side of the cupcakes. 2 cups. Ornaments, these are going to be for the cupcake toppers. You can already choose ornaments that have a design on it, or I'll show you how to decorate these cupcakes and paint them. You need glue gun, a hot glue gun, and do yourself a favor, get that longer glue gun sticks. That way you don't have to refill them every couple of minutes. Scissors, and not necessary, but I recommend it, a paper cutter that can score your paper. Perfect. I am going to score the paper. Make sure you put very little pressure, otherwise you're gonna cut through and you're gonna waste a lot of paper. You just go back and forth, and because I score my paper, it's so fast, so quick. You can do this with a glue gun, but sometimes the glue gun will make it more bumpy. We gotta do this with all 4 of them. Now, the moment of truth. Let's see if this goes all the way around or if I need to cut a 5th one. Okay. I like it. The more folds it has, the fuller it would look. Yay. Now it's time for the glue gun. I'm not going to do that in every fold, but every few folds I am going to put glue. I'm going to start with the top. Now I'm going to do the same thing in the bottom. Now that the bottom of the cupcake is done, we are going to work on the icing. fold it in half lengthwise. I am going to fold it in half again. This is the part that it takes a lot of time. So get yourself a cup of tea, good music, and what you're going to do, you're going to get each one and scrunch them like this. You're going to make little ones like this. You're going to make a lot of them. It's time to glue them to the top of the cupcake. Starting at the bottom, you are going to glue the tissue paper. Make sure it comes over the rim of the bowl. That way when you put it on top of the cupcake, it covers the top of the cupcake and it looks more finished. What we're going to do now is put a cup on the top. Now, why do we do that? Well, if you put your ornament without the cup, once you put all the frosting, it's gonna get lost. For my jumbo cupcakes, this size of cup was perfect. But in this one, it's gonna look very funny. I will have to put frosting all the way up here and it's gonna look more like a cone instead of a cupcake. What I also found at the dollar store is these little cups. And that's what I'm going to put in there. And that's gonna be perfect so the ornament you choose stands out. Continue filling all around with the frosting. When you think of Christmas, you think of candy cane. So that's what I have, the candy cane theme. And I tried to do this one with a candy cane topping. Now, I couldn't find candy cane striped tissue paper. So what I found for the topping was napkins. Now, they were not my favorites, but I gave it a try. Hopefully next year, if I don't see them at the store, maybe I can order online because you need a good quantity of tissue paper to do the top. Going to make a jumbo size cupcake. Again, if you want to see the entire process of how to do this, that way you don't have to make the mistakes and you can save some money, check out my Valentine's Day cupcakes. I put that information in the description box, but I am making this a little bit bigger because you can fit bigger gifts. I went to Hobby Lobby for $1. I got 8 just in case, and I am using napkins because I couldn't find this color. I just love how this frosty minty green looks with the red striped paper for Christmas. So we're gonna do the same system. Gonna measure to see where I'm gonna cut my paper. Then I am going to make the accordions, glue everything. Then we are going to work with the napkins, and probably I'll have to cut them just in half or fourths, we'll see. And after you do your little scrunching of the napkins, you hot glue it to the cupcake, and voila, you have your beautiful, perfect cupcake. Now we're going to put the cherry on top before we finish filling in with the icing. For the other cupcakes, what I told you is to glue them upside down, and the reason for that it is because the ornament they were too big for the cup, so they fall all the way to the bottom and you don't get the height. That's the reason why we're using these cups. This cupcake can actually take the full ornament the right side up of the cup. However, I still lose a lot of the ornament, so what I did is I went ahead and I cut it, and now we can even see a little bit more of the ornament. The other thing about the cherry is that most kids or people will pick it up from the cherry itself. Now this is a big and heavier top than the other cupcakes. I also want to glue the bottom to the actual bowl. I'm going to put a lot of glue, so if they are tempted to pick it from the cherry, this is not going to come apart or rip the tissue. Now for this size of cupcake, I used almost all my napkins. This is all I have left, but I am going to go back now and check for little ball spots, what I call them, and just put them in there. So basically you will need close to 200 of these little papers. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful gift to receive us in itself. Imagine when they open and voila, they see amazing things in there. That's a beautiful surprise.